Everybody now realizes how important affordable housing is. Building affordable housing for seniors that's well run, where they've got great services and they're not worried about what's going to happen to them, that's really an important thing. So this is such an important project for that reason. And WoodGreen, of course, has a tremendous record in senior services. It's one of their pillars that they deliver in the East End of Toronto.
We built this 35-unit building on Gerrard Street, and this project was very important to us.
The goal of the redevelopment, the first one is the partnership that we struck with the Riverdale nonprofit homes in order to support their work in the housing at 119, the neighboring building. The second part of it was the church area. The church was also old. Those two objectives brought about the need to repurpose the church in order to bring affordable housing, but at the same time return some of the community benefit amenities on the site.
The church was what are they going to do? They were going to sell it on the open market. And at that time, myself and Peter Tabbins, our MPP, and our then MP, Craig Scott, we came to meet with the National Office of the United Church, and we said, please just give us some time. Let's find a different use than condos for the site.
We went door to door with the vision that we had and with the vision that we were starting to take to the city and socialize and get their input into what their concerns might be and how could we address some of those concerns. The other thing that's really unique about the property is that there's another tenant, and so we have there's a parent-family drop-in program run by a community organization that's been very involved in the community for many, many years. So a good portion of the ground floor is dedicated to this family program, which is really great.
So the campus model was a way for WoodGreen to make sure that the tenants in the existing building and the new tenants that now occupy 117 saw themselves as part of one community. And in order to anchor, we created a large enough amenity room on the ground floor so that could be the meeting place for everybody.
Well, I'll just take this as an example. When you're looking at affordable housing and how you actually build something, there's a recipe. You need a great housing provider like WoodGreen that's willing to build new housing.
And we're doing that through a number of mechanisms. One of them is developing housing like this one here today. The second one is through partnerships with developers, working with landlords in a very similar way like we did with the Riverdale United Church that needs the support of a more stable long-term partner like WoodGreen for the hardest to house people in the city of Toronto.
It really is an example of what can happen when good people have goodwill and come together. That things that might seem insurmountable become much easier when we work as a community, when we understand the importance of making those connections and doing good for the sake of doing good, and know that the tide rises all boats. When it works for one community, it can work for the whole community and everybody benefits.